Hello, aspiring developer. Now that we've tackled why we're here, some limiting beliefs, I wanted to lay out the plan that I have for the totality of these 90 days. And this all kind of comes down to 3 different parts. Because ultimately, I want to show you and teach you how to build and sell the software of your dreams without writing a single line of code. That's the ultimate ideal. And we know that we can do that with NoCode tools and with the power of generative AI. And so that is what our goal and intention is. That's what my intention is going into all of this. So it boils down to 3 parts. The first part is I need to teach you the skills that you need to know in order to design applications. You don't necessarily need to know how to code, but you do need to know how to think methodically, sequentially, logically to create automations. You do need to know how to design an interface if your app involves that. You do need to know how to create a database. You do need to know the different data types that computers have, because that will be very important as you design your database. And so there are multiple skills that you need to have before you can start to really crush through your application. So that's part number 1. Part number 2 is, okay, now that we have those skills, how do we actually go about designing and building and just sprinting towards the dream, right? What are the steps we go through to do that? And that's part number 2. And so part number 2 will be wholly focused on, let's get building. Let's create the thing. Let's follow all the steps. Let's take all the skills we learned in part 1 and apply them immediately. And part 3 is where things get a lot of fun. It's where the game starts to level up, because the goal is to teach you how to build and sell the dream, right? And I've identified 3 different ways that you can sell the dream. And I would like to teach you how to intentionally go about making whichever one you want to happen, right? I personally have done all 3 of them, and I know that all 3 of them work. And I would like to show you, I did them pretty much by accident the first times that I did it, but I would like you to do it intentionally. So that is our trajectory over the next 80 or so days. We're gonna crack down on each of those 3 parts: the skills to build applications, actually building it, the process to do that, and then finally how to sell your application, how to use it to make money. And I am really excited to dive into all of this with you. I'll be using SmartSuite and FlutterFlow as my teaching and training tools. And so my flow will most likely be, I like to do a probably like a see, learn, do approach to all of this. And so I will be showing it to you, like if I have a principle. I'll be teaching it to you, like how it actually works. And then my invitation will always be on your end to actually go and do it. The amazing part about these tools, especially SmartSuite, which is what I'll be using for the majority of my training, you can access it for free. You'll be able to do all of my practices for free. There's no reason for you to not do them unless you just want to stunt your growth. So I'm fetching excited, aspiring developer. Let's turn you into an actual developer.